Do you know what a professional design sketch looks like? Well, keep watching, because it's probably not what you think it is. This is a result of a demo from one of my last design sketching classes. It is a 3/4 view of a garden sprayer in perspective. It's rendered with color breaks. It includes a hand to communicate the interaction, and we see arrows and text to communicate the moving parts. Now, if you work as a professional designer, you know that in your design process, most sketches look nothing like this at all. So this is a folder from my archives, and it contains sketches from an interior design project that I did some time ago. So these, you could say, are my professional design sketches. And I want to show you what they look like. So when you look at the first couple of sketches in this folder, these were actually the last sketches that I did in this phase where we designed the interior. And I took these into Photoshop and rendered them to express the depth and the colors and materials and lighting effects. Now, what's funny is that most of what you see here was never actually built as designed here. One of the few things that was actually built according to this design sketch is the shelving unit that you see there in the back. And this is one of the first sketches of that project, and it shows that same shelving unit, the first idea that emerged in a brainstorm session when someone said, could it be that the shelves have been shaken by an earthquake, and what would that look like? Very rough, very simple sketches, but these are my professional design sketches. I often also work in blue pencil, and that really helps me think. So here you see rough exploratory sketches of a workstation. And then some top view sketching, occasional perspective sketch. So this is probably one of my favorite pages from that project, because it nicely illustrates how I work and think as a professional designer. And I often use this example to show my students that it's totally fine to sketch very rough and messy. The sketch is just the vehicle to move your idea forward. All of these sketches are simple side view sketches that are very efficient, very quick to draw, and help you to gain insight, because that's really what sketching is all about. As impressive as this sketch may be, or the presentation sketch of the garden sprayer, it did not produce a lot of insight. It did not move the design forward the same way these sketches did. However, in most design schools, they don't teach you that. In fact, they often teach you to sketch like this. The problem is that if you still feel insecure about your sketches and you attempt to make every sketch look like this, it will really slow you down. Or worse, it may completely block your creativity. Training of design sketching can be broken down into 3 parts. You can train the mind to sketch without fear. You can train the hand for confidence and to build fluency. And you could train your eye to understand what you sketch. And I believe that learning design sketching should start by training the mind. Because if you learn how to sketch without fear, if you can drop your sketches on the page at the speed of thought, you truly have a creative superpower.